So once we make it to Solaris and finish things up there, that's when Disc 1 ends. But right now, we are officially in the arc of unlocking Solaris. What do you want to do with your gear? Talk to somebody a little bit more optimistic about life. Good luck finding somebody like that. Oh, and no, you can't get the Shevat upgrades on this one. That's okay. We're just looking to refuel. Boom. So, Brigadier. Thankfully, oh, actually, no, never mind. Brigadier didn't take any damage. It just lost a lot of fuel. And Mazuo, and then here's Steer. And finally, you can now take a look at Sabzen. So, a whopping 18,000 HP, 6,600 fuel, and it is officially the heaviest gear outweighing Steer. So, yeah, that's pretty nuts. No. Okay, so now that we've got that done, it's time for us to head to Yvette. It's time for us to take care of Shakhan. Finally, the first arc we started in this game, we now get to resolve.
Shakhan!
Shakhan! Okay, for a second there, I thought the game froze. And I was like, no, I didn't save!
Yeah, why haven't you saved?
I was waiting until we got to the Yggdrasil so that we could save. At our usual bridge area. There we go. Okay. Oh, nope. I didn't officially touch it. Here's how you know. There we go. So once you hear that, then you're good. Okay, so first things first, go ahead and use the survival tent. And quickly save, and we're probably just gonna head to Nisan and then probably call it there for the day, because holy crap, man, that's a lot of progress. But we will at the very least learn what the Fatima Jasper is and why it guards this ancient Omnigear. That's the other thing you have to keep in mind. So you remember when Bart took out the scroll, right?
Right.
It was his ancestors, and which means it's that old. It's from Roni's time. We are currently anchored at Shevat. Yes, leave Shevat.
Our Yggdrasil was reborn with Shevat technology. This vessel will be named the Third.
In other words, it's Yggdrasil Third.
Sounds like it's the Third.
The operations are a bit different from the previous Yggdrasil, so you'll have to learn the workings all over again.
Yes, I'll do my best.
Yeah, so what he's basically saying is the controls aren't the same as they were, because now we're flying.
Now we're flying.
And now I have to relearn. Oh, crap. Okay, so the square button still works the way it did. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to you again. Shall we launch the Yggdrasil? Yes. Yeah, they actually do change the buttons, and it sucks.
Oops. What do you mean, oops?
Okay, where is it? There we go.
No,
yes,
I just got this some jerk turtle. Let's see if we try this again. Yes, okay, this time without the oops.
Uh-huh. Yes, without the oops. So there we go. Triangle is how to get it going. And you can actually go up and down, kind of like how Final Fantasy VII was doing at the time. But it's time for us to head back to the continent of Ignis to resume the story in Yvette. So we're going to ignore all these random islands and whatnot. And here's the Rebel HQ, so that's appropriate. That puts us actually really close to not Shevat, Nisan.
To Nisan.
So here we go. I believe we can park here. Okay, this is the difficult part, is that I have to make sure that this is going to work. There we go. So let's go ahead and head into Nisan. And I don't need to worry about changing the party, because once we start this up, it'll change the party for me. Yes, Bard is mandatory. Oh, and I should also explain something else here while we're here. So you might remember that Gaspar said that they said that Gaspar removed limiters, right?
Right.
Here's why that's an amazing thing in this game. It does two things. Holy crap, look at all the death blows.
Nice.
Faye's the only one that gets this many, by the way. It actually unlocks all of these 7-point death blows, which are basically god killers, okay? They are amazing, and in fact, Billy gets one too. He gets up to 3. Maria doesn't get any, but Bart, Sidon, anybody who gets a death blow gets these unlocks. And they're awesome, and they're amazing, and I can't wait to show you guys these. The other thing, too, that unlocks is, you remember that our death blow limit on gears went to 3, right?
Right.
There's now another level unlocked.
Cool.
And it's not that easy to attain. You actually have to go a couple of rounds at level 3, and then you unlock the Infinity level, which is cool for a number of reasons.
Infinity level.
1, it gives you access to what these death blows will unlock. And B, if you're really low on fuel and you charge at that point, it gives a lot of fuel back. So it's an amazing thing that I can't wait to show you guys, but we can't unlock it just yet because we don't have access to it. You have to have these death blows before the infinity marker works. So here we go. We're back in Nisan. Let's go ahead and head back to the main town. Oh no. Aftrer is here. We're just snapping along with the music, everybody. Oh.
City's awfully quiet for some reason. I don't see any civilians. I've heard of a hidden shelter, but I wonder if it was safe in there. Yeah, I think I heard Bart say something about that. So you think the townsfolk went there?
Oh, hi, Sigurd.
How was it on your side?
The side roads are also similarly quiet.
I see. So what now?
Just from what little I've seen, I can't tell what the next move might be. But we can't just leave, considering the residents were placed in danger because of our treasure.
Okay, agreed. But by the way, is Margie doing alright?
Well, about that. The young master's quite concerned that Marguerite has tagged along.
How can you blame her? I kind of know what Margie is going through. She probably can't stand to just sit around.
Yes, but, well, you know him. Well, I should get going. We'll coordinate our moves according to yours and try to break through the rear path.
I hope it works out. Yeah.
I just realized I made a horrible mistake because Maria's in my party.
But now, we've heard and seen so many things up until now. We should realize that Shakhan's existence is just no longer Bart's problem. If we do not stop Shakhan and his men here, the next time it may be us who face a similar crisis. Let's brace ourselves and go help our friends out. Okay then, let's go.
Yeah, I may have made a horrible decision. I should have swapped out Maria. Because remember, she doesn't get death blows. Oh no! We are being attacked! By the craptastic oh wait, never mind, avant-gardes. Maybe we're gonna be fine. So let's just go ahead and go nuts. Go-ho! So you guys will see that I have 6 points for death blows right now. Once I unlock the first level 7 one, then I think we'll get the 7 point. So don't worry about that. Banfrau! Yeah! 530. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Graviton gun. No, never mind. That's 30. Mega Punch. I've made a horrible, horrible mistake because I put Maria in my party.
It's fine. I'm sure she'll be fine.
No, but I could have been working on death blows. And you have to have people in the party doing them to level them up. Dang it. Oh well.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay,
dun.
so now that we have this, I think there's one in here. We basically have to clear the town out. I think there's somebody in here we need to get. No, this is just kind of a reprieve area. Okay, well, there was one guy running at us. Let's go ahead and take care of him. It's good to see the Aftrer military has not trained one bit since I invaded their palace. Not once. Go-ho! You know what? Screw this. Just Robo Punch them all.
Robo Punch.
We could do Graviton Cannon, but that's like 30 AP, 30 EP. Which means I have to use a Roll Soul every time.
Yes!
We did it!
Okay, so another 8,000. That's not bad. Well, you can see now there's a line. That's
Yeah.
good. They're being all nice and orderly about it. Okay, just defend, and we'll just Robo Punch everybody.
Robo Punch.
Boom! Why'd you guys summon me again?
Because that's a majority of what I can do for attacks.
Okay, so another 8,000. Yay! Level up for Maria.
Level up.
You guys have no idea. She is such a pain in the butt to level. Because in a lot of cases, she just doesn't contribute. She has no death blows. The only thing you can do with her is use the Save Zen attacks. And her defense is kind of piss poor, even with good armor. So she takes a lot of damage. Boom! Okay, so that's another one. I think that's all of them? Trying to think of another. Oh, the bridge. There might be one at the bridge. Okay, so. Oh, wait, hold on. Apparently there was one that was behind all the foreground. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get another Robo Punch going.
Robo Punch.
I advise everybody go and make a sandwich right now. Oh, they're all dead.
Ah!
I'm praying for something to do. I think that's it. There we go.
Good. Looks like we cleaned up all the soldiers who were in town.
And we're watching all the buildings clip. Because this is an early polygonal game, guys. With the help of Faye and his colleagues, Nisan was freed from Shakhan's army. However, the Fatima Jasper and the legendary treasures of the Aftrer royal family were still in danger. And now he's going to play his last card, and Shakhan's true intentions will be brought to light. I'm doing a narrator voice because we don't actually know who's talking.
Well, it's obviously a narrator. Which is a bit out of
I think it's
nowhere.
supposed to be somebody, but I'm not sure who. Probably Seitan. It's quiet. Too quiet. Doo-dee-doo-doo-doo.
Where'd everybody go? Go.
There are no signs of residents. Yet. This is what happens when you build a Walmart nearby. Everybody spends their time in the Walmart. That's a lot of people. I'll go ahead and take Margie because we're actually gonna have a little bit of interactions here.
Okay.
You okay, sister? Are you wounded? I'm fine. Marguerite and Bartholomew, I am sorry.
I took some troops to search
the area, but I couldn't find anyone. See.
Really?
There you go. Earlier, After everyone came out, over half of the residents have fled from Nisan. After that, Shakhan's position in the country was compromised, so he didn't care about reputations anymore and attacked this land. I see. A last desperate plan to reverse the situation.
Sister, I assume the people remaining in the town are...
Yes, hiding in the mausoleum. Well, that's a really creepy place to hide.
Mausoleum? Hiding in a grave?
The great mothers and kings of Aftrer of old are revered there.
It's not just some regular grave or anything.
Bartholomew, about that. Shakhan and the Fatima Jasper. He's after the Fatima treasure. Treasure? If he wants the treasure, what is he doing attacking here?
Huh? Ah! Actually, the Fatima treasure is in the mausoleum.
So he knew where it was the entire time.
There was even Father's will there, but I didn't tell anyone. Treasure? You mean that thing in the picture scrolls you showed me earlier in your base?
Flashback to our older part, which I'll probably link to.
Yeah. If you follow that legend, you're supposed to get your hands on some great power.
We must stop them somehow.
There's no problem. The Jasper is...
They plan to use the former mother's retinas.
What? What?
Remove the deceased mother's retina and break the seal.
Use the body of Margie's mother?
Moms? I'm sorry. They used innocent citizens and sect followers as a shield. There was no other way. The truth we heard previously from Margie about the Jasper's true form and how it's used. They know now. I'm truly sorry.
Well, I don't blame you. They had hostages.
Wait a moment. Retinas? What are you speaking of?
The Fatima Jasper is the topaz blue pupils of Fatima's dynasty.
Which is funny because Fatima Jasper is referring to like Jasper gems, which are normally green.
In other words, a retinal pattern. The doors of the treasure are opened by that, or so it said.
So I will admit, I actually like this. It's a biometric lock.
Yeah. However, no one has ever used it. It's not to be used for minor conflicts. The doors are open only when the kingdom is truly in danger. So neither I nor my father nor grandfather nor my great-grandfather have ever used it.
Trust me, we've had an entire line of Brooklyn rage that has never been satiated. Sorry. So, that is the true form of the Jasper then?
Damn! That old coot, he wants to profane a holy person's corpse? That's unthinkable!
It is a closely guarded secret, but the Ethos people are not holy men. They simply supervise.
Yes, of course. They wouldn't feel anything. Let's go, Bart, before that mausoleum is trashed. All right!
Young master, I have a proposal.
What is it, Sig?
Currently, Aftrer is in confusion with Shakhan running amok. It should be very easy to bring down the center with no Gebler units around. It'll be the best time to make our return to the capital. Remember, Gebler's been dealing with you, so they're kind of spread thin. That's a good idea, Sigurd! Shakhan is most likely thinking of the Fatima Jasper as his last card. While we prevent the young one from handing over the treasure to Shakhan, a separate force will take back the capital. Then he will have nowhere else to go.
I got it. Sounds good. We can pay everything back in one shot. Let's split up, gang. I'll go to the mausoleum. I'll take Faye and...
Okay, just to make things
Ellie, Saiton,
appropriate
Billy,
and
Rico,
balanced,
Brody,
we're going to take Saiton.
Yeah.
Normally, I would say like Billy or whatever, but Saiton will be able to heal people, and we will be able to work on death blows, and we'll have a decent offense.
The death blow.
If possible, I would like to return to the capital with Sigurd. 2 former Solarians will dethrone the ethos. How very ironic.
I see. That'll be good. Then please help Sig.
Oh, that's all right.
Sorry, then please go, Sig. So if that's the case, then
So I have to pick somebody else.
Oh.
So, Billy.
Billy. I'll go. All right, that decides it. Everyone else cooperate with Sig.
Hold on. I'm going too.
Huh? You don't have to. Oh yeah. Sorry, Maji. Come along with us. All right, I'm counting on all of you. He's a dead man the next time I see him.
All right, so we're going to be taking Bart, Billy, and Faye into the mausoleum to acquire the Fatima treasure.
Well, let's get going. Where's this mausoleum? There's an entrance at the rear of the cathedral. So first of all, we have to get around the road that runs around this town and go through the back way. About how far is it? The distance to that mausoleum isn't that much, but I don't know how much more there is to go from there.
Yeah, you got to keep in mind, the Fatima family has only gone so far into this mausoleum. Then you have the Jasper lock, and they've been told never to open it.
You haven't been inside there yourself, Bart?
No.
Yeah, this is my first time to go beyond the mausoleum, too.
Well, the place is all sealed up. Even I haven't been that far inside of it.
So neither Maji nor I know much about it. Sig and them already taken off, so we won't be able to return to the ship for a while. But now, we're just gonna have to go work this out on our own.
All right then. I'm going to go on ahead and wait for you at the entrance.
We'll come once we finish our preparations. So could you wait for us at the entrance until then?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get prepped. But by the looks of it, I don't think we'll be able to find the tool lady. Why don't we just leave the necessary money behind then? Sure, it might not be good manners, but I'm sure they'll forgive me.
In other words, so if you want to get some items, like you feel like you're missing out on some stuff, this is the time to do it.
Right.
And so they're basically saying, oh, well, they're not here, so we'll just go ahead and leave the money on the counter, and that'll count, right?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, considering that he's royalty, do you really think they'd turn him down on that?
Oh, well, there's nobody around. I guess I'll just leave the money here.
Yep, so now you can do items and accessories and all that stuff. But the cool part is that now we have access to Aqua Soul and Roll Soul DXs, which are basically the most powerful ones you can get your hands on, aside from these Sigma Souls, which are amazingly expensive, and what are they called? The Omega Souls that you can get, which are basically like sleeping bags. So we're gonna get some of these. Just like 10 of them for each. And how are we doing on Omega Souls and Survival Tents? That's fine. You can technically mess around with these ones, but I wouldn't recommend it because they're expensive as hell. And eventually they stop working altogether. But we are going to get these. These are basically Panaceas, or if people play Final Fantasy, if you're aware of the spell Asuna, they are the ultimate cure to any status effect. So we'll probably want those. And oh yeah, then you also have the Alpha Soul too, which is HP to full. But I'm not gonna grab that because that's 1,000. In fact, you know what? We're gonna add another 5 on. Okay, cool. Then we'll check out the accessories just to make sure they don't have like weapons that Bart can use. I'm not too worried about
Who
Billy.
needs weapons when you got Brooklyn Rage?
I know, right? So Dynamite Rod. Oh, we are going to want to get that. Silver Blood. That is not an upgrade. We can replace an Ether Gun if we want to, but we do want this War Mail. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it helps. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it helps. Okay. Oh, wait. No, these are all... Never mind. We already have them. And we already have their equivalents, so... No, we should be okay. No. What are we getting? Yeah, the Dynamite Rod. Let's get that. This is if we actually brought Ellie instead of Billy, and I think Billy is probably the better decision. But before we start this up, we're already at a save point, and we've covered a lot of ground. So this is basically the time where we're going to liberate Yvette and get Shakhan's grip off of it, as well as Gebler. Gebler's not even there. So let's go ahead and call it there. So thank you guys so much for watching. When we come back, it's time for us to find out what the great Fatima treasure is.
The great Fatima treasure.
We'll see you guys then.